4. We've got ignition. 3, 2, 1. We've got RIP takeoff out there.
TATN, TATN, better guard your grill. TATN,
All right.
TATN,
Bridge edition because we got football on right now, you guys. The Bears play a little later at 5:20 in LA time, so we're gonna be on that.
Mouthpiece Incl.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. All right, today we're gonna dive into a mix of nostalgia. Remember the Titans last week? Then we'll discuss Caleb Williams his challenging NFL debut with the Bears and what he learned from his large dose of humble pie. And we're also going to give our picks this week for the season. Me and Ace took the time to type it all up. So we're going to display that for you guys so we can be on record. This was done, I can assure you, before. Oh, we got proof of when the email went through. So we've made these predictions before the opening kickoff of the season. So y'all stay tuned for this. All right. So we're going to go ahead and hop to it. Big Ace, Jackie Robinson's finest is in the building. TATN. Oh, I can make him co-host.
TATN. Mouthpiece included.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're going to the playoffs.
Yeah, as predicted by me. You know what I mean?
Are they?
Well, I said they'd flirt with it. We were in LA.
Tickling that feather. Sure.
Yeah.
Much more than the Southsiders.
Yeah. Hey, but what's been going on, fella? Give us some hubbub while I share this link out there. And hey, anybody can pull up. Y'all like to send these voice texts and all this nonsense. On record. Pull up. In your mouthpiece. Let's talk.
Yeah, the whole show. Pull up for as much unmitigated call that you got for the day.
Stand up or stand down. You cats, they just sitting around talking about it. Well, so does the media. That's what the media is. You don't expect Fox and ABC to go out there and start a protest, do you?
Oh, maybe they don't consider
copper-colored media.
Yeah, you gotta have
get in whiteface, put on a blonde wig, some blue contacts. They'll listen. Put on the suit.
You gotta bring Karen out from behind the camera to.
We're working on that, man. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. But yeah, give me some hubbub. I gotta get this link out there. Appreciate it.
Get that link out there. Yeah. It's been a cool week. It's been warm here in Chicago. The 80s, hot for September. I thought it was still August, but everything has been fantabulous. We're gonna talk about what's going on here in the Chi. They're trying to politically, they're trying to build a new South Loop, a Project 78 they call it, where they're gonna include a new stadium for the Sox and take a whole bunch of railroad land and build it. And $7 billion. $7 billion. Hopefully get a stadium for the Sox and the Bears. I've
been working on the railroad.
We'll see what happens.
On the livelong day.
They had Deuce and a few of his teammates come out to a field they put down in 3 weeks. Tell me what they can't do in Chicago. I'll send you some photos. The field they put down in 3 weeks and do a little marketing video for these future investors on why we need a $7 billion investment into the city of Chicago. I think it's all just It's just a matter of time. I believe the city then already agreed to about $1.5 billion of tax credits for the area, for the project. They just need the rest of the investors to come in and sign off on it. Sign off on their credit card of $7 billion, and then they're gonna get to work. But yeah, hopefully it happens. And yeah, it was pretty cool, man. There was only one street that we can get to this area where they were filming the damn video, but they put a nice little field down there. Had one of the ball clubs field guys out there watering the grass, and man. So yeah. Hopefully we'll get that field by next year for our players to play on. But man, only in Chicago. You know, if it's not on the lake, it's going to be near the lake. Actually, this project is near Chicago River. So yeah, they're going to take over that river property. Since there's no Friends of the River here in Chicago, you don't have anybody to come at you in court. Talking about the Friends of the River don't want you building on the river, damn it. So that's another area that they're considering for the Bears and the White Sox. We'll see what happens. But the renderings for the stadiums are out there. Definitely for the Sox stadium. And I don't know what the Cubs are going to do. They're too cheap to build a new stadium. They got history over there on the north side. They're building around that historic shithole of a stadium, you know, year after year. But it was cool. It was cool. Everything been everything, my brother. Just waiting to get into this football season. This football.
Hold it. Nope. Yeah, I mean, last time I checked, the Sox were 50 games back. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that, bro. 50 games back. I thought it was a typographical error.
I don't check the games back this year.
No.
Well, yeah, their losses are historic. So no, you've never seen that. They're trying to get.
Where's your Sox jersey? I haven't seen you or Diesel, anybody wearing. You see what I'm wearing here out there? Cubs jersey. And the Cubs fans, we wear these 50 games back or 50 games ahead. You guys are some sort of fair weather Chicago fans.
It's football season. I had on my Sox shirt yesterday at Deuce's game. One of them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So
did you get any comments from any fans?
No, he plays for the Sox.
Oh, okay.
So everybody out there has a Sox shirt on.
Oh my God! I had gotten some footage of that. Like, oh. Hey, but big ups to the White Sox, man. If you're gonna lose, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if you don't make the playoffs, you might as well be in last place.
Yeah, I don't know how that works in the for baseball. I got to check that out. If the worst team gets the best draft pick, but they won a game yesterday, 7-6.
Did they?
Yeah, they beat the Oakland A's, Oakland Athletics.
Let me put the link in the chat.
A historically bad team as well, but they're trying to move to Vegas.
All right, y'all. The link is in the chat for anybody who's got the gonads to pull up and talk their excrement. Again, yeah, you know, we got a whole platform, you know, for you to make your voice heard. But you want to sit in you know what? I'm gonna start sharing this information. I won't put any names, but we are gonna start sharing what we're hearing because we're media and we have to share what all of the people feel out here.
Yeah, gotta share this with the world. But yeah, they're going. Oakland's going to Vegas, man. I can't wait. I'll be able to catch a baseball game, a football game, and a basketball game.
Who's going to Vegas? Oakland A's.
Yeah,
they're leaving Oakland.
Yeah, they're leaving Oakland, man. It's only 5,000 people coming to the damn games, man. Send that team somewhere where somebody want to watch some damn baseball.
Yeah, why don't they send the White Sox to Vegas? Why don't they do that? It's only 5,000 people coming to the games there.
That's because the team's bad.
That's right. Glad you finally came around. All right.
Well, that's just this year. Next year, we'll be better, and the fans will be.
You might as well have Joe Biden at the helm. You got Reinsdorf allegedly making statements. You know, he didn't write that. They're keeping him. Well,
he's a private entity. He doesn't belong to the people of the United of the States. Yeah,
He's a
so
he's
he
a
can say whatever the hell he
businessman.
wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's hop on it though, man. Titans week. Remember the Titans.
Ooh.
My takeaway, immediate takeaway, is that will not Levis.
Will not.
Oh man, he's garbage. He's hot trash.
Yeah, he'd be all right.
He's having a Tom Brady fantasy over there, flailing his hands and arguing at the team. And it's like, bro, I think he was concussed after our linebacker smacked him. Remember, he took that hit and got up
Yeah.
and celebrated. Yeah, he wasn't the same after that.
Yeah, he started doing some. Yeah, they should have set him down with the team doctor or put him in the blue tent or whatever the hell they need to do.
Yeah, the concussion tent.
That what he was doing after that made absolutely no sense, especially the game-winning score he gave to the Chicago Bears. Appreciate you, won't.
But bro, that wasn't the first time he was avoiding sacks by throwing the ball away, and they was letting him get away with being in the grasp and throwing no receiver around. They was letting him get away with that.
Yeah, we know. Chicago, we don't get any calls.
Yeah. And before we move on to Chicago, to the quarterback, I know you guys want to talk about that. Hall of Fame Jones, you ready to eat crow? You ready to eat crow? He had a couple of scat runs. He averaged about 8 yards a carry out there. He didn't fumble any carries. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure he's going to be inactive this week. They already
maybe not though, because the injuries, the potential injuries. But go ahead.
No, they got some. I think they brought somebody in this week to work out his kick return. I don't know if they put him on the active roster, but yeah.
The special teams coach, no, he's done returning kickoffs. Special teams coach made that known.
That's what they brought in. They brought in a special teams guy.
Yeah, but the guy who played last game did all right. Why are we bringing in people if dude did good?
Because he's returning kicks and punts.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Why even have that? Need special team players.
Yeah, you don't need that question mark.
Yeah, so
I told you Velas needs his eyes checked, man, and you know what I mean. Like that was
Dickerson goggles.
Then he kicked the ball right to the other team. Hall of Fame Jones.
Hall of Fame, baby. Am I going to eat crow for a guy who barely made the team? Are you kidding me?
Had he caught that ball, had Velas caught that ball, he was taking it to the crib. You know, that's what y'all don't understand about Velas Jones. Every time he fumbled, he was taking it to the house.
Yeah, he was on his way. Wasn't he down there in the end zone? He should have just let the ball go anyway.
He should have.
Anyway. Yeah.
But on to real Bears news. All right, let's get to it, man. Let's start with the quarterback. Give me your assessment of halter top Colored Williams.
Yeah, it's his first game. He looked like a rookie out there, didn't he? Terrible offensive line, bad decision making, but inaccuracy. He looked out there looking like how the meatball fans last year was saying Justin JF1 was looking. So maybe it's the offensive line. Maybe it's the fact we don't have a center yet. The fact that a right guard plays half the game. Maybe that has something to do with it. They put the guy play right guard on injured reserve.
Oh, I met that center. That center's a homeboy, like his best friend. I met his best friend yesterday, man. He started telling me that. I'm like, man, he was getting blown up. He tripped over the guard. I'm like, okay, I'll give you that, but he had a wide stance, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was getting blown up. Yeah,
pushed him out the way like he was a little.
Yeah, that's what I said. I know that's your bestie, but if he can't get us tickets and pop up on Mouthpiece Included, we're on his ass too.
We're definitely on his ass. But maybe he'll come out next week and say he's got a problem with the bull rush, like Jones said a couple of years ago. Speed rush, whatever the hell he had a problem with.
Yeah, I got a problem with guys coming straight at me and overpowering me.
Hey, this is football, right? But it was his first game. That's all I can say.
Well, I noticed when he was catching the snap out of the shotgun, he always turns it to get to the, I understand that. But bro, I watched the preseason highlights. He wasn't doing. I told y'all during the game, he was catching that ball, bro, and his fingers were shaking, bro.
Yeah, he was excited.
But when the media asked him about it, he said no. He said he wasn't nervous. And The game wasn't too fast for him.
Don't get nervous. That's what he said before we even got to that.
Yeah.
Just like when Justin said, yeah, the speed of the game is, is not too fast for him. It's regular. JF1 said, and this guy said he don't get nervous. So that's when they blitzed his ass the whole game to make him nervous. We'll see what Houston does this week because they're coming with it too.
How does one think it's okay to come out there and say, I'm going to be the best quarterback ever.
Mm-hmm.
Go on national shows and do interviews, bro.
Yeah, he's got to.
And then come out there and come out there and throw for 95 yards, bro.
93. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He just said the offense didn't work. It's going to get better. Caleb is our quarterback. He is our quarterback. We got rid of the other guy, so Caleb is our quarterback. He'll be all right. We'll see.
The other guy, and they're talking about the other guy's rushes. 8 of his 14 rushes were for first downs last week against Pittsburgh.
Oh, we didn't need that.
And the meatheads, the narrative is that Pittsburgh won in spite of JF1. But he got 8 first downs alone with his legs, and he had another 4 with his passing the ball.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, threw for almost 200 yards. They called a BS offensive pass interference on one of his deep balls to Pickens. JF1 type treatment, and he got the W. And I just can't help but say, Ace,
why don't they like this kid?
Had we had a center and kept JF1 in there, and maybe, brought in Michael Penix or the guy at Vikings and had him hold clipboard and be number 3, or waited to next year, looked at Shador and some of these other guys, shored up that line, shored up that defense, and brought Justin in for one more season. Yeah.
They could have had him for 2 more. Because this year was the last year of his rookie contract, and next year would have been the 5th-year option. So for $30 million, we could have shored up this team and
had Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah, and some more number 1 picks coming in the future.
And that's all the JF1 guys were saying. And I heard you saying it, Ace, like, we'll still have a rookie at quarterback. And if you guys are getting out of bed thinking everybody's going to be this guy we're going up against today, I mean, he's an alien.
Yeah. I mean, he's a rookie. He's got to learn the game. He's got to learn the defense. He's got to learn the line calls. He's got to learn the protections. He got to learn that until you can figure some of this shit out, they're going to blitz you every other down to figure out what's going on. And now that they see that your line can't block, they're not going to respect the run. So they're just coming.
And then they're forcing you to stay in the pocket.
Yeah.
And the batted balls, something else you mentioned. This guy's not 6'4". You talked about this last season.
Yeah.
He's our quarterback, but, and he's a rookie. I say, and that's why I had the Bears at 10-7, because of the rookie nature of the quarterback. Also because of the way he ran around. Listen, bro, you can't come into a fraternity and disrespect the fraternity like that, bro. And if you don't think those other players were talking crap to him and talking about his nail painting and batting the balls down and calling him a little BI and calling him halt the top, if you don't think that was going on out there on the football field, I don't think you know what's going on in between those lines.
Yeah, I'm going to be GOAT. I'm trying to get as many rings as Brady. Matter of fact, I want 10. I want 3 more than him. I'm gonna, we got that guy in the league already. You just come in, humble yourself, stop doing all these damn interviews, and get in the playbook and study some film because they're coming for you, kid. The Bears ain't got no cupcake schedule. I know they're playing a last place schedule for their division, but it's not a cupcake schedule. The Titans were formidable defensive wise. I wanted that defensive tackle they got in the second round too. Sweat. I wanted him. I wanted Sweat versus Sweat on our defensive line. But
that dude was a immovable force.
Yeah, that was huge. University of Texas. Yeah, I was calling for him last year.
Yeah. That's right. Because you got family there. Or
Yeah.
yeah.
So they said he's going. He thought he was going in the first round, but he slipped to the second. The Bears should have made
Why
him.
why did he slip? Was it pink stink?
Nah, yeah. Just because he's 360 pounds, he's too big. He plays football. He's a defensive tackle. What do you say? He was the best defensive lineman in football in college last year. What are you talking about? But anyway,
Now, I
no,
will say this. Was there anything about the offensive coordination? Like, okay, here's what we both said about JF1. The
yeah,
narrative became, we got to see what he can do. And, so he's got to throw the ball 30, 40 times a game. And that's where we messed up at last season. And then so now people are coming out saying, yeah, like we should have ran the ball more. Well, we went out and got an offensive coordinator for the Bears
yeah,
who in his life averages 60% passes versus 40% runs.
yeah,
This guy's he's gonna call what he calls.
yeah. Well,
Um, go
yeah.
ahead. No, go
Well,
ahead.
he did come out this week and say that his game plan was a little flawed, and he took some of the heat for what happened last week on offense, and said he's going to make some adjustments this week, hopefully to help the offense come out there and play a little bit better. But he did take some of it on himself, as opposed to a Getsy or a whatever Dick N-word
Yeah.
would have did while they were during their tenure here in Chicago. So he did take it on himself and said he's going to make some changes, make some adjustments, and he's going to get the drop dead gorgeous tight end some more plays out there on the field, and they're going to make some changes to the offense to hopefully help out the offensive line in the passing game and more runs.
Well, when Caleb figures out that DJ Moore is his number one,
Yeah.
he'll be better off because he's got a little Roma Doomsday fantasy and the other guy fantasy.
Keenan Allen.
Yeah, and for some reason, man, he don't want to force that ball to DJ like he forces it to them.
Yeah. Because he saw that stuff that they were doing in practice,
Yeah.
and
Uh-huh.
got to realize that Keenan Allen, first of all, is
He's a little hobbled.
yeah, he's not going to be here next year, and
Yeah, correct.
Rome is a rookie, so you got a stud out there. Feed your stud, and then work around to them other guys from the stud, because your stud's going to catch the ball. He's going to get those contested catches. He's going to make your offense better, make the game easier on you. And once he figures that out, he'll be fine.
And I want to throw this out there that none of the meatheads in the media put out. In Caleb's defense, bro, when your defense scores 2 touchdowns, that's 2 less possessions you have as an offense to generate some offensive numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So, his numbers are going to be skewed because they scored twice.
Right.
He probably would have had more like 150 passing yards had they just gotten the turnovers, and then he had to go down there and yeah. So that has to be mentioned. You say what?
We'll take the touchdowns.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. Also, Keenan should have caught that touchdown pass, bro.
Yeah. He was, he hasn't played all preseason.
Yeah, he's a veteran. He don't need it.
He don't need no reps. Bullshit. This is football.
He's got to catch that ball for that rookie, bro.
Yeah, you got to catch that. But that's why you weren't practicing the preseason, because they assume that your hands was ready, Mr. Veteran, to catch those balls in the damn game when the game counts.
Man.
Not no damn preseason or no damn training camp practice. In the games.
Could there be something about playing at Soldier Field that affects offensive play?
I don't know. Maybe
The Packers seem to do pretty good when they come.
Yeah, maybe they're intimidated like some of the West Coast teams are. But shit, it hasn't even got cold there yet. So I don't know. But you got to catch the ball. Velas, you got to catch the ball. Everybody, you got to catch the damn ball. If it comes to you and hits you in the hands or the chest, that should be a catch.
And before we go through the whole show, FGB.
Oh, if you didn't hear it or if you don't believe it, FGB.
Yeah, F Green Bay, for anybody that doesn't understand what the GB is, all right? All right, so let's get off Caleb. Well, last question I got for you regarding Caleb. He's
He's
going on a road, so you got your silent count. Um, you got to get him in and out huddle.
Process.
Yeah, what's going to happen today for Caleb? What would you need to see from Caleb? What do you need to see, man? Because like 95 yards, bro. Like, come on, man. If that was Trubisky or somebody, if that was number one, we're talking number one overall. We're talking generational quarterback, bro.
He's a rookie. Yeah, I think he's gonna be forced to give DJ the ball today because Keenan's hurt, and I think Keenan and Rome are not playing today. So you're gonna have your Tyler Scotts of the world out there.
D-list.
Yeah, no, Velas is not playing. And they brought up Colin Johnson, whatever his name. The guy caught a couple touchdowns in the Hall of Fame game. Brought him up to the active roster. So yeah, you're probably not going to see any Velas this week. But maybe later on in the season they'll bust him back out, or they'll probably get him out of here before the trade deadline and try and replace one of those 6-round picks we lost. So there was interest, they said, in during the Hard Knocks. I'm pretty sure it's gone now, but maybe somebody else can do something with him.
Well, all right. So let's go ahead and talk about the special teams. We already talked about Velas. All right. Well, first off, what grade are you giving that offense?
The offense,
C minus.
I give him a D.
Yeah. D plus for me. D plus.
Yeah.
They didn't turn it over, so I'll go C minus.
I give him a D. You come on. I understand that it's not training camp anymore, but you guys been together for a month, man, on the offensive line. You got to have some kind of a little bit of continuity. You knew Nate Jones wasn't
Davis,
whatever the hell his name is, was going to be playing limited reps. You knew these two guys that they were shuffling from right guard and center, and they were still a question mark because we hadn't gotten to any real games yet. And they got to play better. They get paid just like those guys on the other side of the ball get paid to get past them. So they got to do some better blocking, some schemes. You got 3 tight ends and a fullback. You got to come up with something to give your quarterback some time to get the ball. Same thing we were saying last year. Quarterback to get the time to get the ball out there or set up some plays where he can have a moving pocket, which same thing we were saying last year for JF1.
Yeah, man. Should have had more passes to that back. They didn't utilize that running back. I'm not talking about just screens, but just, the check downs, bro.
Will Rouse, hit him over the middle. Yeah. Because he's only 6'1".
Right. Allegedly 6'1". Right. But he made a great run. 3rd and 18, got us the first. So and he made some good reads, bro. I saw the all 22. He was like, so where all the people was like, oh, look at Justin, he's not seeing it. This guy came out there and said he was seeing it. It was guys open all over the field, and that's the point we were making. Players are open on every play. It's just a matter of what the progressions are and what they're looking at.
Yeah, absolutely. No, but JF1 couldn't see anybody.
He won't do it. He ain't seeing it. Yeah,
he's seeing it. Of course, there's people open. There's only a certain amount of time, though. You got to get him the ball, and some of those windows are fake windows.
Correct.
People open.
Junk windows. Yep.
Because a guy dropped back out of a zone or into that zone as soon as you release the ball, and that's a damn pick 6 or interception. So
So give the grade to the special teams, man. Besides that fumble, I'm going B plus.
Yeah, I give him a B. With Velas,
you got to secure the ball.
You got to catch the damn ball, or you got to let that go into the end zone and take the yards. But
and I'm surprised they're kicking the Hall of Fame Jones. I wouldn't even kick him the ball. It's like kicking the Devin Hester.
If you put him out there, I'm going to kick it to him every damn time. Right in the what's that? The landing zone between the goal line and 20, where he's got to run with the ball. Oh yeah, that's an opportunity. They were talking about on one of the shows. Briggs and Brown, you just waiting for the Lions to Lions. And then you kick the ball to Valus, you just waiting for Valus to Valus. Drop
Yeah,
that ball, a fumble, or do something spectacular.
I mean, Alex Brown, I don't know. I have limited respect for him. You know what
But
I mean? As a prognosticator.
Briggs. So,
Yeah, I like Briggsy.
yeah.
Yeah,
Briggs is a football player.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's a man. Now, all right. So special teams, they held their own. They dominated. They dominated. How
Yeah.
about let's talk about that defense, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they got it together after halftime. They made some sort of adjustments and they got it they got it together. And won't Levis had no idea what was going on in the second half. He was running for his life. And I'd give him a B also.
You giving the defense a B?
B
They scored.
plus.
Yeah. I gotta go B plus, man. But they were like not staying in their run fits early in the
Yeah.
game, you
Yeah.
know. But what's the dude's name that played on the other end? Walker or something?
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
the other end from Sweat?
Oh, well,
Had two
Walker, and then
Daryl Walker or something. He had like 2 sacks, man.
that was Porter, the guy they brought in from Seattle.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Last week. Another Posey cut wire. No, they traded for him, matter of fact. They traded for him late round, 6th round pick. And it's already paid off.
Because you can't one-on-one block him.
No, he coming for the quarterback. And especially being in a situation where he ain't got they talking about his run defense wasn't good in Seattle. Like, damn, he can get better at that, but that's what you got linebackers for. But
and you can bring him in on, mainly second and long, third and long.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what they did. And we don't even got the kid on. I don't even the kid was active last week. Booker.
Yeah.
So they're bringing him along because they brought this guy in to the active roster, and hey, it paid off immediately. Game 1. Shout out to Poles.
Hey man, that offensive coordinator, I mean that special teams coach, because I asked, I'm a Valus guy.
Yeah.
And I was asking y'all during the game after he fumbled, like, who the hell? I'm a Valus guy, but he wouldn't have been back there returning kicks. I've seen enough. You know what I mean? Like he's a scat guy. I keep telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have been returning kicks for me 2 years ago.
Correct. Yeah, after the second one, definitely. Yeah. Now,
he's on the active roster for the day, so you got to get it out of him.
So somebody chewed that special teams coach. They must have chewed a new one in him, bro. Because like I tell you, I saw his press conference, and he's over Valus as far as him back there returning kicks and stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, nobody probably had. It was probably Poles that told him put his ass out there. He needs to be on the active roster.
Man, if that was Poles, bro, that's gonna be a problem. Seriously, bro. Like you manage, and if you had a guy over you telling you like, and you're like, man, this guy's, start this guy at shortstop, and this guy's booting the ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, we want to develop him. Well, we develop him in practice.
Yeah, we can have those mistakes game day. And
no,
he looks great in practice and practice games, but this is game situations, and we've seen Valus is during the game. So if Valus is going Valus, let Valus for another damn team. But
no. I'm not saying that. He's a scat back. You saw him. I mean, you can't take away. He had some of the best runs we had the other day. You can't take that away from him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just have to use him properly. But not for Valus.
We'll see. We'll see if we can get a 4th or 5th round pick for him.
The humble pie. Do you think the humble pie ultimately is? I think that was the best thing that could have happened to Caleb.
Yeah. It definitely will make him put his nose to the grindstone if he chooses to be a football player, because he started doing all these damn interviews. Well,
yeah.
The quarterback for the Bears, but damn, dude, you're a rookie, man. You need
to be in the playbook.
Yeah.
You talking about paint your nails and everything. Like, bro, paint your nails after you learn the playbook.
Right. Or get into the film room. all that stuff they can send to your house. You got to know what's coming for you. I know it's game one, but you're a rookie, man. You got to be, yeah. There's no way that they should have been looking so unprepared between him and the offensive coordinator and your head coach. As a matter of
Well,
fact, I think your head coach needs to be the head coach and let the DC be the DC. You
I
know,
concur.
I don't know. I don't know what that if it's ego or it's the way to keep your job or let everybody know you're the best defensive coordinator in the league. But you're the head coach of the team,
Yeah,
so
it's
you're head
coming
coach.
from polls. It's like if you bought a tow company and you had coach and you're going to mandate, and coach can run the place and manage it, but you're going to mandate that he gets out there and does some towing because of his ability to get it done. You know what I mean? Like, so I think he had to agree to that to keep his job.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You either the head coach or you a coordinator, but you can't be both. I
Well,
know
Mike Dicker was calling offensive plays.
Mike Dicker wasn't calling shit.
No?
No,
Oh, okay.
he was standing over there on the sideline,
Yeah,
waiting for the damn get the ball to Peyton and
yeah,
wait for the defense to get a touchdown by breaking the other quarterback's neck. Man, he wasn't calling a damn
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, and then getting into it with the defensive coordinator.
Yeah, and I saw. Speaking of Dicker, I was watching. I fell asleep watching television, and one of the '87 games, the Bears popped up, and it was Peyton's last year. Damn, I forgot who they were playing. It might have been the Rams. I don't know. I don't know who they were playing,
Yeah.
but it was clear to see that Mike Dicker ran Walter Payton out of the damn league, man.
Yeah.
They had a first and goal at the 1 yard line, or second goal at the 1 yard line, and they take
Peyton out and put Anderson in.
no, they take Anderson out. Peyton was in, but they bring in the refrigerator. He
You
goes
talking
right
about in
in.
the Super Bowl?
No, man. This was a regular season game.
Yeah.
Peyton's last year.
Yeah.
It was the Broncos. It was Monday Night Football. Matter of fact,
Uh,
they were in damn Denver, up 2 touchdowns. They bring in the refrigerator. He fumbles the damn ball, trying to run from the 1 yard line, and they eventually lost the damn game. Instead of giving Peyton the ball and letting him jump over the pile like he'd been doing his whole damn career, they'd have been up 3 scores. But Denver eventually came back and won that game.
well, I mean, you don't know what was in Dicker's heart.
He's an idiot.
All right.
He
And big
won
ups to
one
the
Super
fridge.
Bowl with the greatest
Rest in
defense
peace.
in the history of the damn league. He was an idiot.
R.I.P. refrigerator. All right. R.I.P. He was a good manager of men. Mike Dicker. Everybody loved him on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, we don't know what's in his heart.
All right, so give me let's go with the Texans, man. We on the road. It's gonna be noise. They have apparently a top 7 quarterback. The one you were interested in, you were saying, if anything, you were looking at CJ Stroud because he's not 6 foot tall. And to be clear, I'm not dissing anyone who's 6 foot under, because I'm 5'11". Point I'm making is, what is your game prediction? Did you have this as a W or L for our Bears? And then give me your score.
I think I put this one as a well, preseason, of course it was a W because we were 13-4. But I think when I put
Wait a minute,
my
I see you pulled off your pick a little bit. If you're off your homer pick and you got 12, 11, and 6 for the Bears now. Okay, all right, look at
yeah,
you. All right,
yeah,
but go ahead. We'll share that later. But go ahead. All right, look
yeah,
at you.
yeah. But this is a tough one. I I I take this as probably going to be a loss. With the Bears played a hell of a game last week on defense and special teams
At
uh,
home.
at home, but you need 3 phases and you're on the road with the crowd noise. I'm looking at probably a 28-17 game, Houston.
Damn, you got them getting 28. Okay. I got Houston 24, Bears 21.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's let's get to another topic, man. And y'all bear down out there. Tyreek Hill Street Blues, Tyreek and the Geek. You're getting a lot of chatter about the way he spoke to the pig, in my opinion. We don't know what's in his heart.
We don't know what's in his heart.
I think he was on meth, from what I've seen. He had tattoos, and they shouldn't be hiring these guys with these tattoos up and down their arms. Yeah, it's not professional. They're
No.
probably in gangs. And then so the pig, knows who he is. They roll up on him. He's on his way to the game, and they're banging on his McLaren window. And the man said, "Why are you banging on my window like that?"
Right.
We're getting a lot of chatter from, copper colored guys, saying that essentially, when we get pulled over, we should just comply, jump out of the car, spread our butt cheeks. And I mean, they didn't say it this way, but this is the way I'm reading between the lines. Spread our butt cheeks and say, "Master, go ahead and take my bum."
Yeah.
But yeah, what's your take on the Tyreek Hill situation? And then we'll move on. And fuck 12 and fuck GB.
I thought it was overblown by the quote unquote officer that pulled him over, Danny Torres. You know who this person is. He's a high profile. Everybody driving down that street knew who the hell he was and couldn't understand why you had him on the pavement, handcuffed behind his back, and the other guy jumped on his neck.
It was officer safety. He said he was afraid. He didn't know if they had guns.
Come on, man. This guy's driving a $300,000 car. You know where the hell he's going, the next block to the stadium. Come on, man.
And they should have guns if they have gun rights. And if I was driving a $300,000 car, I'd probably have a gun on me too. But the point is, he's thinking that these guys could potentially, like, they had nothing to lose. They're getting pulled over with a car full of dope, and they're just going to shoot them all up in front of all those witnesses and nowhere to go.
He thought it was training day. Thought it was a movie or something.
Yeah.
Bad Boys 5. Come on, man. You know who this guy is. You know he's going to the stadium. Okay, your feelings are hurt a little bit, but write the ticket. And if you want to delay him some, which is against his legal rights as well as the other stuff that you did, then do that and then let him go. Because eventually, I think they knew once he got on the phone with his agent or whoever they thought he was calling, somebody else was going to show up at the scene. Not thinking it was going to be his teammates heading to the same damn game, but it was going to be somebody from the ball club, or it's normally the state police that patrols the football games. They're going to come in and break all this crap up they had going on. Whatever they were trying to do, reckless driving ticket, or 50 and a 40, or 55 and a 40, whatever they were trying. It was a traffic violation. There was no reason for him to get out of his car. It was 100 degrees outside, just like it was 30 below here. You roll your damn window up to stay cool, or if it's 30 below here, you roll your window up to stay warm. So what's the big deal? He has rights as a motorist, as a citizen of the United States, and all of those who saying he should have just complied and been quiet and put his hands on the steering wheel, on the dashboard, so he can get home safe. Man, it's bullshit. That's why they got the damn cameras on, so they can do the right thing.
Two things. We had a heat wave here, and I would cut my AC off while I'm driving around. I mean, less than 3 minutes, I'm on the verge of road rage, and I'm like, oh, let me let these windows back up and cut the AC on. So you got these jackasses, because I was watching them here in LA on these motorcycles. This guy's he's got a long sleeve, like a long john shirt on under his police uniform, probably has a bulletproof vest. This guy's hot. And if he's on meth, which in my opinion, he has all the signs, in my opinion, of mathematics. He was burning up out there, meaning the officers, so maybe that's why they were a little bit up, secondly, let's get some police tape out there. So the pig was telling everyone 50 feet. That's allowed 50 feet, 50 feet, no 50 feet, 50 feet. So we did some fact checking here at TATN.
TATN.
And the law that the governor put in, which I don't understand how the governor is just making laws. I thought that had to go through the state. I just don't understand what's going on in
Florida.
Yeah, it's weird. But 25 feet.
Yeah.
That's the law. So my question is, why was the pig lying to everyone about the distance of and then there was a pink guy out there who did the same thing that Calais Campbell did. Nobody threw him to the ground or detained him and put him
in cuffs. He wasn't a big black guy.
Yeah. Well, where were okay, so white people, when the top golfer almost allegedly ran over the black cop, I think he might have been black. Yeah, when somebody died, nobody, I saw not one person, not one white person said that the golfer was wrong. Not one. Not one, I'm not going to say coon, but not one copper colored came out and said that that golfer was wrong.
Yeah.
Why is it that when it's us,
we
come out there and say, well, he shouldn't have talked to the pig that way? What was that? Is that some sort of conditioning that's going back to trauma from so-called prisoners of war slavery in this country?
Yeah. It's a mindset that has continued to be abused and used to this day by those of another skin tone. Hopefully, I can't even say hopefully that one day we'll get past it, because they're taking your black jobs away, and they're replacing you with another brown skin workforce. So
another colonized workforce that were colonized by the Spaniards, that have the same colonizing mentality that many of the white people here do. But go ahead.
So you'll be absolutely of no concern here in these United States while you're complying and going along with the rules and not disregarding your own rights as a citizen.
But you don't know the rights. You're ignorant. You don't even know the laws. You're just listening to what they're telling you. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you're ignorant, you got a problem. You got to get yourself educated on your rights as a motorist, as a citizen, as a human being in the United States of America. I know you say, hey, well, that won't get you home. Well, damn it. Complying sometimes doesn't get you home.
100%. We've seen that over and over. Yeah. What was the guy's name? Do you have a gun? Yeah, it's registered. All right, get it. And he goes to the glove compartment. He's got the daughter in the back. Yeah, and they shoot him dead.
Shot him dead. Philip Kelsey did exactly what they said. He was complying.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I'm doing what you.
So Tom Brady on this thought experiment, and that pig, due to our research at TATN, he's been suspended multiple times, people. That pig from the Miami-Dade Police Department, the one that I allege is on meth. He's been suspended multiple times in his past for nonsense.
This isn't his first instance of violating human rights then.
Correct. Yeah. That could have been Tom Brady driving to that stadium, not even his home stadium, pulling up in a McLaren. Man, he could have said the exact same thing. Why are you banging on my window? Yeah. And does anyone here think that would have happened to him and whatever his drop dead gorgeous tight end's name was?
Grant. No, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely not. There's no way. First of all, they're going to reach in his car and pull his door open and snatch him out of his $300,000 car and throw him on burning hot pavement and handcuff him.
And there's no way Sanchez is doing it. Yeah. What was his name? I don't know his name. The officer.
Torres.
Yeah, well, whatever his name is, there's no way he's doing it.
Yeah.
And there's no way if it happened that white people would have come out and said Tom Brady was wrong. I'm going to say to our colored, if you can't support the movement, the best thing you can do is take a big cup, to quote Brother Wordsmith, of shut the fuck up.
Thank you.
Right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They come in our neighborhoods. Hey, what happened? Did you know? Did you know Ace? Yeah, I mean Ace always and Ace. We always talking. But
Mm-hmm.
when they go into pink neighborhoods, they're shocked. Oh, I'm shocked by this. This never happens in our neighborhood. And
Never.
I'm surprised. He's a good man. Yeah, no, but we pile the fuck on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I heard about his record when he was 9 years old. Yeah, he said he set that bag of doo-doo on fire and put it on
Right.
just the man's porch.
Talking all types of shit.
You remember that? No, I don't remember
No,
that.
I don't remember that.
35 years ago.
He ain't never went to work. You know, he don't work. I don't know how he make his money. Yeah, just talking. So my
Like,
advice, if you can't be part of the solution, take a big cup of STFU. But let's move on. Sharp Shannon's Instagram sex. Did you hear about that?
yeah. Make that money, man.
So Shannon Sharp, the one who he likes to talk about all the black players and
Yeah.
how they should carry themselves and
Yeah.
how they should comport themselves and
Ah,
professionalism. And
yeah.
he was, going in on his co-host on the show, Chad Ocho, for being late. You know what I mean? And,
he's an HOFer.
Yeah. I believe. Okay, so people who don't know, his Instagram was allegedly left open. Shannon claims it was hacked, and then he's allegedly in another room making sweet love to a woman in the background. Now, alleged woman, because I have every reason to believe that, man, that was a tranny or a tape. He's trying to fix it because everybody's trying to say he's gay, and I think that was all staged so that we can, oh, he's heterosexual. You know what I mean? Or maybe he's on a bicycle. I don't know. But what's your take on the whole thing?
Well, allegedly, he took back the hacked comment and said his account wasn't hacked. And then he came out with the.
Did he?
Yeah, he took that back. Then he came out with the story, say he threw his phone on the bed and all of a sudden IG Live was on. So
no. But somebody fact checked that. I think it was an ex-athlete or something. Yeah. And he was like,
yeah, that can't happen.
Yeah. Now I'm not proficient with IG, but yeah, he said in order to go live, it's like 3 different clicks you got to do, bro. Your bed ain't did all that.
Yeah. So, and I mean, the story doesn't check out, based on his.
Maybe the trans fat that he was with was trying to set him up and get evidence out there. But go ahead, bro, because some of those trans fats sound like women.
It was his phone. The comments out there, like, yeah, he was telling Chad, Chad was like, man, you sound like you was out of breath, huh? He was like, oh, man, I was 25 minutes in. So you went live 25 minutes?
And we didn't hear nothing. Right. That's a good point.
You threw the phone or you was on the phone while you...
That's a good point, bro.
Hey, what? Yeah, I don't get the logistics of your story. But anyway,
and he's already had his house broken into a couple times a few years ago out here. Shannon did out here in LA, and maybe you got to stop going on allegedly Santa Monica, which is known for the trans fats, and bringing those people to your house because a lot of them will backdoor you and steal everything you got.
Go through your back door. Yeah. I mean, it all seems sort of staged and not accurate as far as what his story came out with, and the throwing the phone on the bed, and blah blah blah, and then and then people were trying to call me. Then this guy got a hold of me, and I finally realized that I was on. Who the hell calling you when you having making whoopee?
Well, like they were trying to tell him that you're live,
but who's answering the phone? I'm not answering the damn phone. I don't give a damn who calling.
That's a good point. And it seems like if your phone rings, I don't know. I'm not enough IG proficient to.
If your phone rang while you're on IG Live or whatever, then you're gonna. Well, no. I used the story that it was another line or another phone.
Yeah, you got 2 phones.
Yeah.
one for the trans and one for the plug.
No, he got to sell his nectars, his Cavassiers. So he got a business phone and he got his personal phone.
So you do a great Shannon impression. So go ahead. Let me hear what Shannon would say about this if he was on Skip Bayless and if this was Pookie or Ray Ray in the NBA who did this. Let me hear your take, Unc, on this.
Listen here, Skip. There's no way that you would Skip. There's no way that you would be coming to Tom Brady with a story like this, talking about their personal lives and of a Hall of Famer, Skip. And it's none of y'all business. I made a mistake. People make mistakes, Skip.
No. You didn't make the mistake. This is, let's say the guy who was brandishing guns. Let's say if this happened to him and Shannon's given a take on this Pookie, who did the same thing, was making sweet love and claimed this thing. Say if it was Kevin Durant, if it was anybody but LeBron James was in this situation, then he came out and said the IG was hacked, and then he came out and said it wasn't.
Yeah.
What's his take?
Well, Skip, things happen, Skip. No, I wasn't hacked. I'm gonna recant that story because
no, it's not you. It's not you, Shannon. We're talking about it's a black player who did this, a younger black player who did this.
All right, Skip. You like a John Morant?
John Morant went live and you hear him making sex in the background. What's Unc's take in front of the white people?
Oh, well, you got to be more careful. There's no way that you can go on live. You're gonna be vilified. You probably be suspended for the rest of the season after doing something like this. And because you got to think of the children, you got to think of the kids, and you don't want the kids listening to nothing like this on live Instagram. And you got all these followers, and if the kids hear this, then you denigrating the league. So you probably
Skip. First he come out there, Skip. First he come out there and he says, IG, Skip. Do you know how you got go on IG Live? Skip, do you know what it takes to go on IG Live, Skip? Now, he needs to get rid of all his friends. He needs to get rid of all his family. I think we lost this guy. Oh, no, he's still here. I mean, I'm just saying, bro, Unc be going hard, bro, when it comes to stuff like this, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now he's doing interviews with every comedian in the country and smiling and joking and this was just an accident. It's okay. It was just an accident. ESPN said it was okay. They're not gonna fire me. They're not gonna kick me off the air. So don't worry about it. We're gonna move on. And now all of a sudden, I'm seeing on FB, I'm seeing a lot of sex pill commercials. I don't know if they're real, but they look like they're real. After this particular event, how your sex lasts longer with this whatever pill that he's promoting now. So
wow.
I don't know if this is something that is real. Because it's him and Chad talking on this commercial, and they promoting whatever sex.
It could have been staged, man, because I'm telling you, he's swinging for the other team, in my opinion.
He's a football player.
Yeah. Rolling around on the ground, tackling people.
Anyway.
I mean, I'll just say this, man.
Whatever hoax it is, hopefully they,
I hope it was staged, but either way, man, it's messy. And the only reason I'm on his ass is because he be on everybody's else ass. Like when Durant was saying his IG got hacked, dude wasn't buying that, and you know what I'm saying. Like that was the only issue I had with it, bro.
It was, and it happened early in the morning. A time that usually somebody that's working in the media is either up working or
Yeah, how does your IG live get on?
Yeah,
he was probably set up by the trans fat.
Yeah, it's a far-fetched story.
Yeah, it's pretty far-fetched.
Yeah, some
All right.
people are saying it's the guy he goes to the Lakers games with. It might have been him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Squeal like a pig. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that type of thing. I don't know what they're into.
I don't know.
All right,
You don't
let's
know what's
move. Yeah, we don't know what's in their bed. All right, let's move on. All right. All right, you guys, we're going to get on record right here. Can you see these picks, Ace?
yeah.
Cool. All right. So this is what we predicted how it's going to shake out. Now, we'll start with the AFC North. Ace got the Ravens winning that division 11-6. He got drop dead gorgeous Bengals 10-7. He's got the Browns at 9-8, and no faith. Ye have little faith with the greatest, most underrated coach in the history of the NFL. You got him under 500.
Yeah,
This is. I don't think it's ever happened in his career.
it hasn't, but JF1's probably going to get hurt, and then they're going to bring Russell in, and it's going to be one of those seasons.
Wow. All right, let me go to the North. So we agree. We both got. Oh no, I got the drop dead gorgeous winning the division.
You like to drop
6.
dead gorgeous quarterbacks.
Well, that's how it shakes out because you see they all got the same record. And
Yeah,
then and you got colored uh what's his name?
Lamar,
Jackson. Yeah.
Action
Yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah, 11-6.
Uh-huh.
And then I had the Browns at 11-6. I
That's
don't
a
know
tough
about that.
division. Oh, that's a tough division there, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I got the Steel Curtain at 10-7, and they're 1-0 right now.
Everybody in the division got a winning record? That's impossible.
It's not impossible.
Yeah.
It's not impossible there, fella.
It's not impossible, but it's improbable.
All right. So we're gonna go to the AFC East. Now I got the drop dead gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
The most overrated quarterback in the history of the NFL.
Yeah, he's 2-0 at this moment.
Yeah. So I got them at 12-5, the Bills.
Yeah, they always start out hot though.
And then I got the Jets, drop dead gorgeous. Aaron Rodgers, smart, hard worker, misses preseason every year.
He won't make it through the season.
Ain't played in 400, 500 days, and still thought the preseason wasn't required. Yeah, but I still somehow put them at 11-6. I don't know if that's the programming.
Yeah, this programming.
And then the Dolphins and Tua. See, we did this before the season. I don't know if Tua's ever going to play football again. And if I was him, I wouldn't.
$200 million, he'll be back out there. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I wouldn't play. He's at 11-6. And then I got the Patriots who upset, who had a big victory at 3-14.
Yeah, they got the copper coated coach.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't believe in that. All right, we got AFC North. Hold on. AFC North for Ace. Ace, all right. Oh, we already did that one. All right, so let's do AFC South.
All right.
Ace got the Texans at 9-8, not improving much from last season. Middle of the road. You don't believe in that colored quarterback, do you?
I do. I just know that
tough schedule, playing that playoff schedule too, man. Yeah. All right. And you got Coach Richardson looked pretty good out there. I mean, he was hit or miss as far as his passes, but he hit all his deep balls. He was dropping dimes on the deep balls, bro, running for yards, getting first.
Yeah, they don't let you get away with that for more than 1 or 2 weeks.
All right. So you got him at 8-9. Mm-hmm. Drop dead gorgeous. You got the Jags at 8-9, bro?
Yeah.
Their quarterbacks are up. They named the stadium after this guy, bro.
Yeah, that was nonsense. They're already 0-1. So
they named the stadium after him, man. I can't think of his name. Trevor Lawrence. Yeah.
Trevor Banks Stadium or whatever they did this week. Yeah. And they're gonna take a loss. 0-2 with the stadium name after the quarterback. Yeah.
And then you got the Titans, who we ran through at 5-12.
Yeah.
And that was Ace's picks before the season started, you guys, in the AFC South. Now, I'm on record in the AFC South. I drop dead gorgeous quarterback because I don't think that colored guy can do it. I got the drop dead gorgeous at 9-8. And let me explain why, though, before you guys think I'm some sort of sellout. Reason being is they get calls, like
definitely the rough and the passing.
They get all types of shit, man. And then is a narrative by the refs that's coming from all the way from the top. you know, when there's a colored quarterback, they don't get any favorable calls,
Right.
you know. So I
Yeah.
think for that reason, the Jags are going to be able to go 9-8 in Trevor Banks Stadium. We
Mhm.
both have the Texans at 9-8. The Colts, I got them at 7-10, and I got your Titans at 3-14.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I
You
don't respect
don't believe in Won't Levis, huh?
it. No, I don't respect it.
Okay.
They
Well,
should have kept their running back, and if they would have had their running back, they would have won that game. But they
they,
devalued them.
they didn't want to pay him.
Yeah, they devalued. Same thing Danny Dimes' team did. Saquon came out there.
Well, they should have known better. I don't know what the hell they were thinking.
They were thinking racism.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, I saw what they were thinking. They were on Hard Knocks. Yeah, go out there in the free agent market and see what you can come up with, and come back to us and give us a chance. Kiss my ass, man.
After they paid Danny Dimes.
Yeah, yeah. Now you want to. Now you're in a position you need to draft a quarterback next year.
All right, we're going to go through the AFC West. Now, this might surprise some of you guys. I got the Chiefs because being from Chicago, we know about the three-peat, how
Yeah,
tough it is.
yeah, it's tough.
It's tough. So I got the Chiefs going 11-6.
Oh wow, okay.
They'll get first place, though, in the division. And then Harbaugh with the Chargers. They got the drop dead gorgeous. Probably the second most overrated quarterback in the league right now.
He's running the football. Harbaugh's running the football. He don't give a damn who's back there.
100%.
Yeah.
And he's going to play defense. And yes, so
Yeah.
we got 11-6 for the Chargers. I got your Broncos with smart coach, ran Russell Wilson out of town, put the pink guy at the helm.
Yeah.
I got the Broncos at 5-12.
Right.
And then the Raiders, I would have had them 0-17, but they got the great Getsy as the offensive coordinator, and that's good for 3
Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders. And that was my AFC West.
Yeah,
and then we're going to go to Ace's AFC West, see if what? Wait a minute. Oh, you didn't put them in order.
nah,
You would have been in slow classes, bro. We'd have put you in the slow classes. Shit like this.
I just
That's all right. I should have fixed it around. But and as you guys can see, this was September 8th at 9:40 a.m. LA time. So you guys don't think we're making this up. We got receipts. All right. This is when we put these picks in, and we're going to take a look at them at the end of the year.
yeah,
So go ahead, Ace. What were you saying?
yeah, we're gonna see what happens. I'm usually pretty accurate toward the end. I'm gonna start betting more on these damn.
Yeah. All right, but Ace got the Chiefs at 13-4. Wow.
Yeah.
You some sort of Chiefs fan? Let me explain yourself.
They got they got the best quarterback in football playing the QB position. They get that super.
But
fat
he's
kid out
only
of
half
Texas.
pink. He's only 50% pink.
Well, whatever. Mulatto. What do they call him? Can you say that? Can you say mulatto? But they yeah, he's their quarterback. So, that's good for at least 10 wins. And then the defense is young and hungry, and they're still dumb and trying to make money. So yeah, that's another 3 wins. So that puts you at 13-4.
And you see how they can scheme plays to get those scat type 4-2 runners open?
Is Nagy doing that?
No. Nagy is a figurehead. The guy is in charge of that is their head coach.
Andy Reid.
Yeah. Andy Reid. He's been doing that forever. You know, he Donovan McNabb should be in the Hall of Fame if you guys are pushing for the guy on the Rams.
Yeah, absolutely. He's copper coded.
Yeah, and he was drinking. He did what all the other former players do. Ran around and went on this drinking tour, and they demonized him for it.
Yeah, you got can't admit it.
You got the Chargers 10-7, so that'll be second place in the division.
Yeah.
So you got Chiefs, Chargers. I got Chiefs, Chargers. All right, we're in agreement on that. Just the numbers of wins is a little different.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Broncos in third at 7-10. I got the Broncos in third at 5-12.
Right.
And then you got
Raiders.
Where'd you rate the Raiders? 5-12, huh? And I got the Raiders in last place as well at 3-14. So we picked the exact same Wow, that's interesting. And you
Yeah.
guys, we went through every game and made our picks and then came up with this. We didn't just randomly, put numbers together.
Pull some numbers out of our bum. No, we don't do that.
Yeah, no. All right. And we're on record. So nobody can say, oh, y'all didn't say that. All right. So let's move over. Was that the whole AFC? We did the Ravens. We did, Texans. We did.
Nobody wants to go on record. No, yeah. AFC East, West.
We did the Broncos, Chiefs. We did the Bills, Dolphins. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to AFC. In NFC, we'll save the North for last. All right. So starting in the West, Ace has the 49ers in first place, finishing first. And then next week we'll have our playoff seedings based upon this. Yeah, based upon this though. We can't change it. And you got the 49ers at 13-4, finishing in first place in the NFC West.
Yeah.
In the NFC West, I got you see how they teach you at race school how this is all in order here.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, I didn't.
You see?
I didn't have time.
I got the Niners mainly because I love their name.
At least I did. Yeah.
A guy named Nine should absolutely love the Niners. I think I'm start getting see who number 9 is on the 49ers and get me a
Niners jersey.
Yeah, 100%. So we both agree. I got them at 13-4 though, and you had them at 13-4. That's crazy. Yeah. All right, the Rams. You got at 9-8. This is before Puka's injury, but I think he'll be back. That's crazy. I got the Rams at 9-8, Ace.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. All right. Whoa. Come on, man. You somehow hacked my computer. And you got the Seahawks finishing third at 8-9. Mm-hmm. And guess what? I got the Seahawks finishing third at 8-9.
I don't have to hack your computer. I do this for a living.
All right. And then we both have the Cards in last place. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Oh, no. I thought I had 7-10. I got him at 5-12 because I don't believe in that colored quarterback.
You got to believe in the quarterback.
Yeah, he's playing video games and painting his fingernails.
No, he's got the copper-coated claws.
We need to put that in Colored Williams' contract. No paint your fingernails on game days. We need you in the meeting rooms. Or paint them in the quarter. He's probably painting them in the quarterback room.
Absolutely. While he's carrying his Merce.
All right, let's go to the NFC East. I've got the copper-colored quarterback at 13-4. The Eagles finish in first place in that division in the NFC East.
All right.
Ace in the NFC East, he's got the copper-colored 13-4, exact same record we predicted, finishing in first place.
Maybe you hacked my computer.
Maybe. Now he's got how about them boys? Racial undertones, 12-5, finishing second in that division. And lo and behold, might be some science to this. I got the Cowboys in second at 12-5 as well. Now, the Commanders, who got Jaden Daniels, they got a rookie quarterback out there, new coach and staff and everything. I have them finishing in third at 6-11 in the division.
Yeah, I think that's tough.
And Ace, NFC East. Ace got the Commanders finishing third as well, but he has them at 8-9. Why are you so high on the Commanders, thinking they're going to flirt with the playoffs?
They changed some things around out there. I don't know if they're going to flirt with the playoffs, but I guess 8-9 will get you tickling your bum about the playoffs. But the kid, I think the kid's going to do well. I think he's going to do well. So 8-9 is fine.
Well, he looked a lot better than Caleb in week 1, in my opinion.
Yeah, plus he get to play the Giants twice, so that's 2 damn wins. Yeah. And Cowboys, Eagles.
And speaking of the Giants, you got the Giants finishing 5-12 in last place, and we both have the Giants at 5-12. I had the Commanders at 6-11. I'm not buying any of that shit you're saying.
Okay, well,
he can have a good season. 2 things could be true, but I'm not buying it. All right,
Niners number 9 is what you talking about? Braden Willis. Is some sort of tight end out there in
all right
country.
I think it'll be ironic if I You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. What you talking about, Willis Towers? All right. And then we got. Did we do the South yet? I don't think we did the NFC South, and then we'll do the North. All right. So in the South, I have the Panthers finishing in 4th place at 7-10.
You think that team's gonna get 7 wins?
What you got? What do you mean? Yeah, they drafted some people.
Nah.
They didn't have a 1st-round pick this year.
Yeah, we had their 1st-round pick the last couple of years.
And they didn't hire Poles either.
Yeah. Oh, no. He's gonna ram it. He's gonna ram it up their bum forever.
What was that? The AFC South? Yeah, yes.
NFC.
Yes, I have that team. Yeah, NFC. All right. So in last place, you got the Panthers at 3-14. So we both agree that they're going to finish in last place. I mean, what's your problem with my pick? I mean, they're in last place.
Got them winning 7 games.
Oh, and they're not in last. You're right. I got the Bucks in last at 5-12.
Oh no.
Yeah. So they would have failed me at Ray on this. Well, I would have had a 90%. You see, I didn't get those in order. You see that? You know what I mean? They wouldn't have put me in the slow classes. All right, but yeah, so I got the Bucks 5-12 last, and then the Panthers 7-10, second to last. Ace second to last will be
The Bucks.
who you got? The Bucks or the Saints?
They're tied for second to last.
Yeah, but it's going to be some tiebreakers. Who's going to win the tiebreakers, bro? Like who's going to be listed high?
It's going to be the Saints.
You got the Saints, so the Bucks second to last. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, and then my second place team in that division is going to be the Aints. I got them coming in at 8-9.
Yeah, that's the record I got.
You got that too?
Yeah.
All right. You sure do. And then so that means you got the Bucks finishing second, and you got the Falcons closing out in 1st place.
No, I got the Saints finishing second because they're going to win tiebreaker, and Falcons will be in 1st.
Yeah, 9-8.
Allegedly.
You believing in that quarterback? They're gonna have to get Michael Penix in there.
That's what I'm talking about. He's going to hold the clipboard for about 3 weeks, and then they're going to get the kid out there.
All right, and we both agree. We both got the Falcons winning that division. We're not as high on them as a lot of the prognosticators are. They were talking like they were going to run through the league potentially, but you know that division is always hovering around 9-8, 8.
Yeah. Sucks.
You know, maybe there's parity.
Allegedly.
All right, let's go to the NFC. We're going to take the North and never give it back.
North Division.
I got those Vikes finishing in last place at 5-12.
Right.
Just not a Sam Darnold guy.
He's got some weapons.
And you've got the Vikings finishing at 4-13.
Yeah.
We agree. Last place.
Yeah.
You've got Green Bay finishing 5-12. Because you put that FGB in there, your parents would have been able to show up to race school and point that out. Yeah. And they would have pulled you out of slow classes and put you in the lowest, because we had 5 different tiers. They'd have put you in there just because of that. All right, so let's go down here. My 3rd place team would be, FGB. I got them at 9-8 though.
Okay, it's a possibility.
Yeah, I can't believe you're so low on the Packers. I understand your hatred.
I hate it.
You know, and your disdain for them.
Yeah, I hate it.
All right. All right. Don't let that blur your predictions. Now, I've got the Bears finishing at 11-6 and finishing in 2nd place in the knot.
2nd place, okay.
Yeah, we got a rookie quarterback. You saw him out there. He threw for 95 yards. Yeah, but I did this before we predicted. Before that.
That was the first game.
Okay. Those games count.
Yeah,
you've got the Lions at 9-8.
Yeah.
Not buying the Lions?
No.
You're not buying that?
Yeah. I mean, I hate that they got 14 damn dome games this year, but I think some teams are going to figure some things out about the Lions.
All right. And then you've got our Chicago Bears under the leadership of Caleb Williams, who they made a captain this year for some damn reason. You don't have to earn nothing these damn days.
He's the first rookie in Bears history to captains.
Papa Bear Hollis is rolling over in this. Not only is he black, and he's a captain in his first season before he's thrown for 1 yard.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, they damn captains. You. Well, I mean, come on. You didn't gave the kid the damn farm. You traded away his competition in the quarterback room.
Correct.
Went out there and got some wide receivers who are all hurt now. But and you made him damn captain. I'd be painting my nails and walking around with a Merce too. Well, let's not go that far. But halter top. But
off the top with the painted nails and the Merce.
No, let's not go that far. But yeah. Why not make him captain? The hell, you didn't gave him the farm.
And then I got the Lions finishing first, although we'll have a tied record. But I know how the Bears get down. There'll be some game that maybe the Packers will come in and upset us.
Yeah.
And then that'll cost us down the end. In the end, but I got the Bears making the playoffs as a wild card team at 11-6. You have our Bears making the playoffs as a division winner.
Yeah.
Not bad, man. It's funny, man. We almost have not necessarily all the same records, although many of them we predicted the exact same record, but the placements is very similar.
Yeah. But there's always injury and
oh yeah,
concussions and
Drop Dead Gorgeous, smart, intelligent Christian McCaffrey is out.
Yeah, he's my fantasy running back. I had him. I was 10 points down on my fantasy team last damn week. He's talking all week. Yeah, I'm playing. I'm not 100%, but I'm playing. And get to the damn hour before the game, out. Now he's on reserve.
Not only is he out, he's on the IR, and they're saying they're going to reevaluate him then. So this sounds like it's something long. Yeah, how are you playing, and now you're out?
Yeah. So it's I think it's a calf, Achilles. So yeah.
So take me through the moment when you were selecting your team ace polls, and you're out there. You had the opportunity for Saquon Barkley, and then you went with the Drop Dead Gorgeous McCaffrey. Take me through what made you take him over Saquon.
Actually, I didn't. I forgot the day of the draft, and the computer picked all my damn players. So I ended up with the Drop Dead Gorgeous Christian McCaffrey as my number one running back, and Derrick Henry as my number two. So yeah, it is what it is. I gotta play with the hand I've been dealt, and now I'm on the waiver wire, trade wire, trying to find another damn running back
coming from all the way.
Yeah, but I'm doing what I can. Oh, I got an NTN from Jacksonville, and I got Derrick Henry. I'm waiting for him to break out. And the Baltimore.
They got to give him the damn ball. It's the same thing. Same thing they do with Lamar. For some reason, we've always got to prove that this guy can throw it around 40 times a game. We've always got to prove this. Let him do it when it naturally happens. You're behind in a game, fine, but that shouldn't be your damn game plan going in.
Right, and all the runs that they do for Lamar, you got a number one running back now. Give that guy
a Hall of Fame running back.
Yeah, give him the damn ball.
A bell cow. Oh, and they're finally starting to talk about in the national media. Maybe running back shouldn't have been devalued so much. And I don't know if that's because we're right, or if it's because we're right about now they want to start not paying these copper-colored quarterbacks. So
yeah. I mean, Handy J is going to be the poster child for that.
Oh yeah, that's what that's all about. Yeah. And Justin Fields is a poster child for hero ball and staying in the pocket. Yeah. So he's never going to get any favorable calls, late hits, or anything like that. Sure. Because they don't want somebody rushing for 120 yards a game and then throwing for 280, 300 yards a game. They don't want it.
Well, I think he has a coach now that'll come out during the game and let the referee knows what he's thinking and come out after the game. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous that he's being hit late like this and there's nothing being done, as opposed to, having a coach and a general manager that were ready to get him out of town. So,
and bro, that being true, we're talking about culture and integrity. If I hate to think that that's true, even though I've asserted it, didn't believe it in the beginning, but I hate to believe that that's true, bro, because if that's true, It goes back to what our linebacker, who I loved, who should still be a Bear, who's a Raven now. They should have paid that man his money.
Roquan, yeah.
Yep, Roquan the chef. He didn't fuck with Pose like that, bro. He was calling him like a liar and all types of shit.
Yeah, it's got him right out of town.
So if that's true, we're questioning his integrity.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, it comes to managing and general manager.
You gotta lie.
You're definitely gonna lie to the
Yeah,
player.
no, we're not gonna fire you. And go ahead and work these 60 hours this week. Yeah, and train this next guy.
Yeah. It's come to your office. It's 4 o'clock on a Friday. Yeah. Unfortunately, things aren't working out. Thanks for your, helping training a new guy, but we're gonna have to let you go.
Yeah, and they're packing up your key fob doesn't work and your key card, and they're packing up your desk right now.
So you can leave that right here, and we're gonna have somebody walk you to the
security's gonna walk you out.
Walk me out. Nobody walk me. What the? Yeah, we don't want it. We don't want anything to get escalated here, so we're gonna de-escalate the situation before the escalation happens.
Yeah, and you guys couldn't have emailed me this before I got here today and paid me for the whole day if you were de-escalating.
Yeah, I could have stayed home.
Yeah,
could have went out, played some golf, or
Yeah, and you could have sent my box to the house through Amazon.
Yeah, absolutely.
And do you have a right to go through my personal stuff at my desk?
Hey, you don't know what I got in my damn office drawers.
Yeah, that's how it goes, especially yeah, that's the corporate world.
Yeah, and they've had that plan in place for the entire time that the entire week you've been working. They're gonna fire you on 4 o'clock on Friday.
I just think, bro, it says something about integrity.
Yeah.
And it becomes a little hypocritical in my mind if you're preaching integrity. And we got great kids, and I'm eating a little crow here because I don't care. Like, we could have had a couple of these dogs out there, but they all say the right things and blah blah blah. I'll tell you what, personally, I'm tired of hearing them talk.
Yeah, you talking about Pookie Pose?
The whole organization.
Oh yeah, well it's all a narrative coming down from Drop Dead Gorgeous, Virginia, to Kevin Warren and Pookie, and the damn coach who's a damn plant. I think this is his last year of his deal, so he's a lame.
Well, they never said what his deal was, or at least the money, and they never said what Poles' deal was.
They extend them. I don't know. I have to look it up.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Extend them. Yeah.
Fired every coach except the offensive line coach, and that would have been the first bastard I fired.
You've been on the first damn thing smoking.
Yeah, so he's got to be a company plant as well, because that doesn't make sense that he's still there and we're having these line problems, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. So he can either coach him up or he can't coach him up. So got to go.
And I think he can coach him up because he's taking some bums. Not bums, but lower quality guys and got them playing good. But
7-round picks.
Yeah, but his schemes, I don't think he knows what he's doing game day. I honestly don't think he has any clue. Like they'll be having, like even last game, we keep having the running backs responsible for blocking the best one-on-one on an island.
Yeah, I mean, that's an offensive coordinator scheme, isn't it? Well, I don't know, but yeah.
No, sometimes it's the line, the center, and they're making those. Yeah, but that's a block. It goes hand in hand. But I think the blocking. Good question. That's a good question.
You got to get the tight end on that guy.
You got to get the right guys blocking the right guys.
Pull a guard from the other side to come in. But the fact that our running back has got to protect the quarterback from their best
edge rusher,
it makes absolutely zero sense.
Yeah, week after week, just because he's mobile doesn't mean he wants to have somebody right in his lap every time he's, the ball comes to him.
Yeah. Let's get rid of the let's go to the 12 personnel, get the damn tight ends out there, run the ball and pass the ball.
You're reading my mind. Where was that? But could it have been because we were behind that we weren't under center in the 12 personnel as much as I expected?
I think it was just we got a shiny new toy when we put out 3 wide receivers and
All the shiny new toys. We got to get Rome out there. Yeah.
I mean, we're not concerned about blocking because in the preseason we didn't have to block anybody. We were just doing all this great stuff, and those are vanilla, no scheme backups you're playing against, and
they wasn't scheming against your team, right?
Yeah, they weren't scheming that you got a rookie quarterback, and they're going to blitz him every other damn play until he starts crying. Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, if his mom's at the game, you go over there after the game and cry or laugh? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I wasn't going back. Until I get him on the ground.
That actually happened.
Yeah, well, I know it happened, but until we get them on the ground and we're giving them the business. I know they don't do that anymore because they'll throw a personal foul. But I'm gonna run out there and I'm gonna blitz them until my guys are giving him the business and he doesn't want to play anymore.
Can you imagine the things? Maybe you can, because I don't think Leo had a football team.
Wait a minute, damn it! We got one of the best football teams in the Catholic League.
Okay. Did you play against Coach's team?
Coach's team wasn't in the Catholic League. They
Lutherans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine
they played the
things that would be said on a football field with a guy who dons a halter top, says he's going to be the best quarterback in history, basically guarantees 10 Super Bowls.
10 Super Bowls.
All over the media, all in your face, and you're a defensive player coming into town. Can you imagine the types of things people were saying? And then you come out there and you stink it up. Yeah,
I'm gonna wow. Yeah, I'm gonna put a whole reel of stuff together for my defense for the week and just download. You got a marketing department, just download that.
Hell yeah.
To their iPads and this is what he said about you guys.
Right before the game, bro. If I'm the defensive coach, they watching that video you talking about. Yeah.
He doesn't get nervous.
He don't respect the league.
Yeah, he doesn't think the speed of the game is anything to worry about.
Is any different than USC.
Yeah.
I mean, it becomes almost delusional at that point.
Yeah.
There's one thing to be confident, it's another thing to be delusional.
Yeah, because these are professional players, and the fact that you would come out there and say something so idiotic
or dismissive,
you got to humble yourself while you're learning this game. I mean, even Patty Mahomes had the year to hold the clipboard and learn the game behind drop dead gorgeous Alex Smith. And then he came out there and, he's been the best ever since. But
Patty Mahomes is still not saying he's going to be better than, say, quote unquote, Brady, or he's going to win 10 chips. He knows better than that.
Yeah. He's out there just doing the best he can. But I know you were on commercials last year. You had your NIL for the last few years, and they're raising a different kind of athlete now. But you got to come in and you got to respect the game before you get out there making statements like that. You got to win something. You got to win a game. You haven't won a game yet.
Well, he's won a game. I guess his ego's going to get even crazier.
Fucking your team won a game, but you haven't won shit.
Well, wins and losses are quarterback's stat, according to the meatheads. We've been hearing this for the last 3 years.
Yeah, that's some crap.
Yet the head coach is still working.
Win any games. Yeah. I mean, despite of our team being shit, we had Justin out there running for his life, and he got us 7 wins last year.
Yeah, damn right.
And he would have got us the 11 we needed this year with the.
He would have got us 9 if it wasn't for dumb coaching.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so
an organization holding him out of the Carolina game, he'd have had that win. But what I'm saying is, the Go Bears, after that first humble pie press conference, when they were asking him, is anything going on out there? I mean, bro, you got to explain. No, I felt good. I made the right reads, and like, damn, dude. He did say he'll be better.
Yeah. Well,
Torrey said he can't be worse. Could have had a couple turnovers.
He's got to be better. Yeah, at least he didn't turn the ball over. But
a couple of them could have been, though. All those batted balls, bro. Remember the one Rome jumped up and caught? Probably got hurt on that play.
Yeah, that would have probably been a touchdown to the other team, especially if he would have tapped it like Valus or them other bums they had running around out there last year. Equanimous and
all of them.
And even Mooney.
His number one receiver was Darnell Mooney, people.
Yeah.
That's what the organization did for Justin Fields.
Yeah. and then we looked up and we got DJ, who proved that he's the number one receiver. And all you had to do was add offensive lineman to that mix. You had a chance you could have added Harrison, or Neighbors, or even Rome.
Or like those, just a receiver.
Yeah.
And if you were gonna at that point, you wouldn't have had to come in with two. Now with Justin, I would have either brought in Marvin or the guy we got, the veteran dude. Right.
Yeah.
Right. But I wouldn't have brought in two, because we have more needs.
Yeah.
We have more needs than that, bro.
Yeah.
That offensive line, bro, you can't get the ball to him if nobody's blocking.
Right. Right. And it's hard to get left tackles. It's hard to get tackles. It's hard to get offensive linemen. Everybody needs offensive linemen. Everybody needs somebody to block for your quarterback. So either it's a
free agent pickup, or draft.
It's an institutional problem for the Bears, or it's a coaching problem. Because even no matter where Brady goes, and no matter how slow he got playing to the age of 75, they still had somebody out there blocking for him,
didn't they?
And making sure that his touches by the defense were at a minimum. I know his quarterback IQ helped, but there were still guys in front of him making sure that he hardly got touched. So
I'm glad you mentioned Brady. Brady wasn't even talking about how many Super Bowls he was going to win and how great he was when he was going through the process. Because of that, man, football is a violent game, bro. Yeah. You don't want to be giving people reasons to take dirty shots. Like it is a fraternity at the end of the day.
Yeah. I mean, you're the number one overall pick. Yeah, they want you to be confident, but don't come out talking about you're gonna win 10 Super Bowls and you haven't won a game.
Yeah, it's grown men, bro. Like, say you're playing baseball, you've been in the majors for 12 years, and then and you got some rookie coming in, right? Like, we'll show them. Yeah. That's how you get balls thrown at you. That's how you get clotheslined out there by the first base coach.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him right in the middle of the back with a fastball, about 99 miles an hour. Son of a bitch.
All right, man. Go ahead with your final words, man. We got football on.
Bear down.
Bear down. Unfortunately, we picked a loss, so I pray that we're wrong.
Yeah, for sure. It's been an interesting week. Great to kick off the NFL football season with a Bears victory. Hopefully, we're eating crow next week and talking about another Bears victory. But it's going to be a tough game down there in Houston Road. You're going against a playoff team, and you got your rookie quarterback trying to shore some things up that he wasn't able to do last week. So I'm still confident that the Bears will get better, but these are, you can't win them all. And this looks like one that, it's going to be tough for them to win. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. CJ Stroud, yes, was my number one draft pick right here on TATN last year. I don't know.
You said it. You said it multiple times.
Carolina was thinking when they went and got that little guy, Bryce Young, and now they're, the prognosticators got them looking at drafting another quarterback next year. So, wow.
But that's some BS, man. They don't even develop quarterbacks no more. You gave up your draft capital. You gave him nothing. Same thing with Justin Fields.
Yeah, you took away his number one receiver and sent him with the damn draft pick. So, if I can get a quarterback maybe in the second or third round, I would do that. But there's no way I'm going out spending the number one pick on a damn quarterback next year if I'm in Carolina. I'm going to try and shore up the team either with a stud at wide receiver or shore up the offensive line mainly and defensive line and start building the team again. When you gave up all those draft picks, you gave up winning for at least 2 to 3 to 4 years. So don't think it's a quick fix because you didn't get CJ Stroud.
and real quick, Ace, and this is why before like the 90s, people weren't drafting quarterbacks number one overall for what you just said. If your team is so shitty, why bring in a guy and you can't protect him. He's got nobody to throw to. If you draft him number one, that means he's got to sit out for 1 or 2 seasons while you build a team around him.
Right. If Brian Bashnagel is your number one option, your number one receiver on your football team, well, you know what can you do for Vince Evans? Vince Evans has nobody to throw to but Walter Payton.
Shit.
Walter Payton and who's one of those bozos they got at tight end, and Brian Bashnagel. He can't succeed at quarterback.
Don't forget the horrible coaching that Vince played under.
Oh my gosh! So yeah, for those of y'all who don't know, Vince Evans he's one of the greatest quarterbacks in the history of the game. Just put into bad situation, and he was before his time as far as eras are concerned. And he came to Chicago, which had no damn offensive line.
And he's rich. He's approaching billionaire status
with a terrible scheme. So he put his own scheme in place once he got out of Chicago and out of football, and now he's one of the greatest businessmen in the history of NFL former players. So, but yeah, I think they should comport themselves a little bit better today. Defense is going to be the stalwart of this team for the entire year, and your offense will come around, and we got to count on special teams. As long as Valus isn't out there, the special teams will do their thing. And that kid, even your guy you wanted to get rid of last week was running hard.
Who?
Travis Homer.
Oh shit! Is that who you're predicting for MVP of today's game?
Jones
or Travis Homer? Who's your MVP for today's game?
My MVP for today's game will be DJ Moore. DJ Moore will be the Bears MVP for today's game.
Mine is Caleb Williams. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, DJ will make Caleb look good.
Who's your quarterback of the week too? But go ahead and finish your comment. But we got to get this in.
Yeah. I'm pretty much done. My quarterback of last week would have been I gotta go with Jalen Hurts. You know, he's always my favorite pick for quarterback of the week.
Yeah, if Justin was a Bear, I would have went with Justin because he's always my favorite. But I'm going with Lamar Action Jackson.
All right, even in the loss. Even with the ramage of him at quarterback and at running back and at halfback.
Hell yeah. And they were on the road against a so-called greatest football team ever on the road. They barely lost because somebody's standing out of bounds and questionable calls out there. Yeah.
Well, he had a good game, absolutely. But I'm going with Jay Hurts. Maybe this week it'll be Caleb Williams come back and show you naysayers what paint your nails and walking around with your Merce. And
I just predicted them for player of the game. How because both things can be true.
Yeah.
What do you need from him as far as passing yardage today? Because it was always I know you. Yeah, what do you on the road with all that talent around him? Bro, I need to see him throw for a minimum 230 yards, 200 to 230. I'm watching what these other rookies are doing, bro.
Yeah, I'm looking about 225, 230.
Yeah.
Would be cool with no turnovers. I'd be satisfied with that. That means that
I hate to sound like Diesel. I'll take a couple of picks. He's got to throw for, he's got to show me he's going to throw that ball.
Well, I mean, hey, he will. But they got
28 times last time. He ain't scared to throw. They was batting it. But go ahead. They got to get what?
They got to catch the ball.
Yeah.
We had a bunch of bums running around out there last year and the year before, and we knew why they weren't catching the ball because they were bums. But now you shored up your wide receiver room. Is supposed to be one of the most competitive rooms in the NFL, and they're still not catching the ball.
The media meatheads, both locally and internationally, we're all saying, the Bears that Caleb should break the Bears all-time passing record as a rookie. All those guys should be fired. Like, they come out and disrespect previous quarterbacks. We were playing under different systems. We had Walter Payton. We had star running backs. No, we're not going to come around here and chuck the ball around. You know what I'm saying? We're built on our defense.
Yeah, playing concrete and Soldier Field.
Yeah.
Run it down.
Black and blue division. We were, hurting your players and hurting your quarterbacks and sending you guys back. Win or loss to wherever you come from, with 4 or 5 of your starters hurting. All NFL will tell you that.
Yeah, and the next week you don't have a chance of winning.
You don't have a chance the next 2 weeks, and then we'd come up and we'd be right there. Yeah, he'd be right there. You know what I'm saying?
NFC North.
Yeah, but yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. Like, I'd like to see it'd be real good after last week's, because right now he's on pace for 1,800 yards, 1,700 yards. So, like, at the last week, bro, I need to see about 300 total yards out of Caleb.
You said 1,800 yards.
Oh, 100 yards a game to 1,700.
If that kid ends up with 1,800 yards, we're gonna go down there and put a whole bunch of people in the slapping machine.
But if he ended up with 1,700 yards and went 17-0, how do you feel about that?
Hey, bear down.
Because we're all happy about the 1-0. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna put that as a poll question. If Caleb Williams goes 17-0 and throws for 1,700 yards, are you firing Poles?
No, Poles isn't gonna get fired. Come on.
Bro, that would mean that they won 17 games in spite of this bum. I mean, that's exactly what that would mean, bro. You're telling me but man, I don't know. It's a good question. But yeah, let's go ahead and pack it in here.
They're not gonna fire Poles.
If they go 17-0, yeah, you can't fire the G.
Yeah. But you let him fall on his face another couple of years, then you fire him. But I mean, plus we're still looking good at draft picks next year. We're not looking as good as we would if we would have traded initially.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about winning for the next 10 years as opposed to, trying to put a rookie out there and win now. And with JF1, a shored up offensive line, top flight
defense and special teams, bro.
Yeah.
They would have had everything that he ain't had, and then you would have been able to make a decision on this guy. And I understand the whole thing was Ace resetting the rookie clock. I don't think that was the main thing, but it was based upon this dude being a generational quarterback. And let me tell you something. I saw that drop dead gorgeous guy, Andrew Luck. And I was against moving. So if anyone thinks that I'm any different, I'm consistent. I was against moving off Peyton Manning for Andrew Luck because they had a good team, a great team. Yeah. The only reason they sucked that year is because Peyton Manning got hurt. They should have traded and got all that draft capital and kept Peyton Manning. They would have won at least another 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah. Agreed. And they thought Peyton Manning's neck was broke.
Oh, that's nonsense. And they thought, and it was that this kid was generational.
Yeah.
And that's the same place we are now. Don't tell me this kid is generational.
Yeah.
And you expect me to sit here for too many games and tolerate 95 passing yards. I've seen other rookies come in. Like they say Peyton Manning went 4-18. That's because he was on a horrible team.
Horrid team.
But he didn't throw for 95 yards.
Yeah. And your who's your kid? Troy Aikman was on a horrid team.
And he wasn't throwing for 95. And like you said, they were horrible. They didn't have all this. Had they had all this talent around them?
Gosh, right?
John Elway was on a horrible team too when he came into the league.
We started out 2-0. It's quarterback stat.
Yes. So all I'm saying is, man, I noticed Caleb stopped saying, he's still saying go Bears, but at the end of that humble pie, he didn't do this at the end because the media was looking at him, like he's a Ray. He's starting to learn where Chicago is.
Yeah. They'll turn on you quick.
Oh yeah, if you ain't, you ain't performing at work, they start looking at you funny.
Yeah, he's kicking your ass before you had to work. Yeah, we recruited the hell out of him. Yeah, he's generational.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, you know your stat line says you threw for 95 yards?
4 batted balls, bro.
That's not acceptable, Mr. Generational Talent.
No, it's not. Even for his first game, because that game wasn't on the road. If that game was on the road, I'd have had a lot more patience for it. You're at home, bro. It's quiet in there when you're calling your plays, and you know.
Home cooking, baby. Yeah.
Let's hope it was that the Titans defense is that good. Let's hope that.
Well, he said he was overly juiced, overly amped. That's why he was overthrowing receivers and not seeing this and really do that. Yeah.
Okay, then. And you were nervous.
Yeah.
That's what overly amped means.
Yeah. That's what it means. You won't admit it, but we'll see.
And he doesn't have to. He's just got to come out there and, he made some I don't know. He made some good reads. Like Justin would have hit those balls, bro, when them guys was open.
Oh yeah. Well,
Today's Justin.
But that's the decision the Bears made. They decided to go with a rookie
and go through more growing pains.
And got to go through the growing pains. So you're saying you didn't want to win a championship this year, and you're willing to wait 2 years or 3 years, and hopefully you're still in that window to win.
Correct.
Championship.
Correct. Yeah. Correct. And you're hoping that he's a John Elway, Tom Brady, hate saying Troy Aikman, but he got you those Super Bowls.
Yeah, 3 rings.
You know what I'm saying? Joe Montana, Warren Moon. You know, that's what you're saying. Somebody who's going to be back there throwing the ball for 350 yards every game for the next 14 years and get us at least, 4 Super Bowls and 2 titles. That's what you're saying.
That's what you're saying. Allegedly.
Generational.
Generational is what you told me. That's what you told me.
Oh yeah, I don't pattern my game after the black guy. I pattern my game off Aaron Rodgers.
Generation. Aaron Rodgers likes him too. That's what he said. But he also said he's a rookie.
Yeah, but you can't tell me. It's almost like when Kobe was saying that BS back in the day, rest his soul. He don't pattern his game after Michael Jordan. He patterned his game off of Pippen. Yeah. That was his narrative.
Yeah, gotta say something. Everybody know what's going on.
Your game looks exactly like this guy's.
And not even the young Mike. It was the
Mouthpiece Incl.
Yeah, the older. Yes. Your interview cadence, everything was Michael Jordan. How you did your mouth, your hands? Yeah, bro, come on. You can't tell me you didn't come up. Like, bro, that was just wrong, man.
Yeah, you couldn't even be the young Mike because you were athletically gifted, but you wasn't Michael Jordan when he come out of the halls of North Carolina playing for Dean.
People don't talk about that. When he was shredding the league and yamming on everybody.
Running around out there with all those drug addicts and like cocaine.
Jordan's been coming to the rack, yamming on everybody for any kids out there. It was the best basketball you could ever watch in your life, even when we weren't winning.
You can encompass LeBron's 20 years in those first 5 or 6 before he got to championship level. And he's out there giving them the business because he had nothing else better to do.
100%.
Mouthpiece Incl.
And Ace, this would be like moving off of Derrick Rose. Nah, I can't call Justin Derrick. That's a reach. It would be like, give me a Bulls player who gave you some good something, but they weren't necessarily a Hall of Fame.
Ben Gordon?
Moving off Ben Gordon and not paying Ben Gordon and bringing in a rookie and saying that this rookie is generational, meaning that this generation, and then this rookie comes in there his first game and puts up, 4 points.
Yeah. Well, you can stay in the Bears organization when they did it to Thomas Jones.
He would have been a Hall of Famer if we'd have kept him.
Oh man, when they should have gave him the damn ball in the Super Bowl and won the damn Super Bowl instead of having sexy Rexy out there tossing the ball over the field to the other team. And then you come back the next year and you get rid of him. Somebody's not a special back. Goes right to the Jets Pro Bowl.
And that's my thing to Ryan Pose, and I hope you get this. Bears. Everybody who puts on a uniform is a Bear, and we support them. But then there are Bears. Justin Fields was a Bear. Yeah. Thomas Jones, he's talking about, was a Bear. Roquan Smith was a what?
Yeah.
He was a Bear, man. You know. The running back, Montgomery, was a Bear. We don't like it so much when y'all cut the Bears and then be talking about money.
Yeah. And you paying these other guys to come in like a Swift.
Yeah.
There's no way Dave Montgomery shouldn't have still been on the team.
That's right.
Roquan, we got 2 players for Roquan out of free agency. But Roquan is a Hall of Fame linebacker. So,
That's right.
Those are players you don't get rid of. So
what's the mulatto ginger left guard's name? He's always hurt.
Tevin Jenkins.
Yeah, he's a Bear if he could stay healthy.
Yeah.
If he was more healthy. But he's a Bear.
Yeah.
But he's always hurt, so it's hard to call him a Bear. Because
Yeah,
Bears are like Peyton.
you got to keep that going.
Yeah, they show up every game. You know what I mean? Hurt or not, those are Bears.
Bayless is there every game.
I don't know if I want to call Bayless Hall of Fame Jones a Bear. Oh, I almost want to say it, but I ain't seen enough out there. I can call him Hall of Fame. Put him up in white heaven.
DJ's a Bear. He's under contract to be.
DJ Moore is a Bear. He gets dinged up, comes right back out the next play.
Hey, I'm all right.
Yeah.
What happened? Hey, no, I'm all right.
Who else? Sweat's a Bear.
Yeah.
Jalen.
You got some pieces.
Bears though. What's that safety's name? I wear his jersey number. Brisker's a Bear.
Brisker's a Bear. Gordon's a Bear.
Yeah.
They're still early in their careers, but those kids are Bears.
What's that kid name? He's got Reed's number. They need to give it to Hall of Fame Jones. He's the other corner on the other side. They always challenge.
Tyreek.
Yeah, he's a Bear.
Yeah, he's come from the U.
He carries himself like he come from the U. Hey man, that dude remind me of Hollywood Henderson. The way he conduct. Oh man, baby, yeah, come at me. Keep coming at me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. I mean, I saw that last year, but he was getting all those rookie calls last year. But y'all not gonna get that shit this year. They finna clown. You get that pass rush out there. There's no way you can get a ball to a wide receiver against these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the recipe is gonna be to run the ball against the Bears this year, but. If you can't run against the Bears this year, you ain't got nothing.
You're in trouble.
Yeah.
And if you don't have elite receivers, bro, you don't have a chance.
Yeah.
But all right, man. So find yourself sliding through the Windy City.
Yeah.
Jackie Robinson Stadium. Why ain't never been there? Why don't support them kids?
Heck of Southside baseball. Come out there and watch a game.
Yeah, come out there and support. You might be in LA. Sliding down Crenshaw. Yeah, brother, you got $1? Man, I ain't even stopped the car. Nigga, I'm still driving. I'm making a right turn on green.
You got a few dollars.
Man, they run up on your car moving now, bro. They used to catch you at the light. Now it's moving, bro.
Can't do that in Chicago. This is the home of it.
Ooh, you run up on the car. Woo-hoo. Better keep your head on the swivel. Motherfucker. What's this? Better watch your back. Better check your blind spot. Better check that 6. Pay attention to that blind side protection technology, but don't count on it. Things in that mirror closer than they appear.
Those on the side, they all up on that mirror. They knock the mirror off the top.
They about to smash and grab, snatch you up out of there. If you ain't watching. Guard your grill. Knuckle up.
What you want to do? Yeah? What you want to do? Wise guy, huh? Wise guy, huh?
Hi, Mouthpiece.
And don't forget to.
Don't forget it, baby.
Don't forget to.
TATN.
Good luck next week.
And don't forget to bring your mouthpiece.
included. TATN. Better guard your grill. TATN.
Wait. FTV.
Mouthpiece included.